My name is Vanessa Lacer, and I have volunteered with Habitat as an intern, and today I'm volunteering on the job site. And I don't know if people know this, but Habitat homes are built with 80% volunteer labor, so that's a lot. That's a lot, and that's how they can keep the costs down for the homeowner. It's my first time volunteering on a Habitat job site, and I really didn't know what to expect. But they made it really easy and really safe and fun, and there's something for people of all skill levels to do. And if being on the job site, pounding nails or helping to paint or something like that isn't your thing, there's a lot of other ways to help Habitat. You can be on a committee, you can help bring lunch to the job site for the people who are working, you can volunteer in the administrative office, tons of things you can do to get involved in Habitat and their mission and their good work.
I'm Sherry Grooms, and I'm from the Temple of Israel, and I'm representing the Jewish community out here. I am the youth director as well as the religious school director, and we're out here together to build from the ground up the Jewish community as well as the entire community as a whole. This really means a lot to me to be out here today. What I do for a living is in the construction field, so to be out here and building, I'm fortunate enough to have a house that somebody built for me. So to come out here today and build a home for somebody else means a great deal to me.
I have two boys, they're 7 and 4, their names are Nazarius and Nazavian. It gives them an opportunity to have their own, to not have to move around so much, to just be able to raise them in one place and to have somewhere that they can grow up and call home.
Hi, I'm Aaron Lamaskin. I'm here with BBYO and the Temple of Israel, as well as Habitat for Humanity, building a house for Shaletta. And I think that's great, because just like we're building this house, we're also building interfaith relationships that I think are much needed here in Wilmington.
We're here on a beautiful Saturday morning with a variety of faith traditions, Muslims, Jewish community, Christians, Buddhists, all working together on a beautiful Saturday day to benefit our neighbors. It's just wonderful to come together, building relationships, building community, and building homes for those who are not here for a handout, but for an opportunity to build a life and a home for themselves. So we're just happy to be here and so proud to be a part of Cape Fear Habitat for Humanity.
The reason that I volunteer with Habitat is that it's just an incredible organization. It's all about the community. It's about neighbors helping neighbors. It's about taking care of the people in our own community, improving our own community, one family at a time. And that family branches out to other families, and the children of those people who live in this Habitat home, there are 2 children who live in this one, will have a better life, which will enrich the lives of others. So it's this wonderful circle, this never-ending circle of neighbors helping neighbors. And also it's a lot of fun, and you meet some really interesting people. And I'm having a good time, pounding nails.
And I came out here after my 11th grade year, and I just loved every second of it. You know, I met Miss Yerkes. You know, I started to get really interested in Habitat for Humanity, and it really showed me that, you know, this project is working.
Get the middle! Awesome!
I would encourage anyone who has an interest in improving their community and even in improving their own lives to try volunteering with Habitat.
You know, you meet people out here from so many different backgrounds. You know, today I met a pastor of a church. The other day I met an anesthesiologist. And you know, you just meet so many people, and you really become friends with people that you never thought that you talk with. You know, everybody's from such a different background. It's so interesting that as you're working and as you're hammering, you really start to meet new people that you know you would have never gotten the chance or the opportunity to meet if you wouldn't have worked with Habitat for Humanity.
My name's Jim Everett. I'm one of the ministers with First Baptist Church here in town, and we've been supportive of Habitat for Humanity for the past 20 plus years. As a large congregation, we enjoy making a difference in our community, and we always have volunteers, we call them missionaries, to work on the Habitat builds. Because we are a large congregation, all of our people don't know one another. So one of the things that we enjoy doing here working on site is getting to know one another better. We laugh together, we build together, and at the end of the day and at the end of the builds, we celebrate something that God is doing in this community through us to make a positive difference and provide affordable quality housing for some very well-deserving people.
Hammering, roofing, bringing water, bringing lunch, doing anything. You know, when I started out, I could barely hammer a nail. And you know, so many people are afraid of power tools or, you know, lifting heavy things, that there are people out here that will teach you, and in return you'll learn life skills that are invaluable. You know, no matter your background, your age, there's always a job out here to do.
Habitat House! Love it! Don't we look cute? I love the pink glove!
I'm Jessica Loper. I'm the volunteer coordinator at Cape Fear Habitat for Humanity. We bring a lot of community volunteers all together to build on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays to build these homes in our community. We also work at our restores. We use volunteers there. We have 2 restore locations, and we also have volunteers that come in and help us in our office. We are really run by volunteers. You are the heart of our organization, and we are so grateful for everything that you do. We have a place for everybody. You do not have to know what you're doing to come out to the construction site. We will teach you. This is a learning experience and a way for you to give back to our wonderful community here and really help a deserving family get a home and sustain that home and make a true family and an impact in this community. Thanks so much.